Something's tugging at my sleeve. I do believe it's Christmas. It's cold outside, but I'm warm within, 'cause Christmas time is here. Playing in the snow, a merry game they play, chasing each other to and fro, laughing all the way. Oh, what a jolly time to have the whole family here for a few days of love and grace. But when Christmas has gone, it'll be another year. When Christmas has gone, it actually was on a Christmas day you came my way. That once upon a long ago, the Bethlehem star must have shown the way that led you to me. Now from our love and a little help from above, we've raised our little clan like it's part of a master plan. Still, when Christmas has gone, it'll be another year. When Christmas has gone, when Christmas has gone, when Christmas has gone. Oh, what a jolly time to have the whole family here for a few days of love and grace. But when Christmas has gone, it'll be another
time, my great challenge. I hope you enjoyed the little montage. This is Sunday morning. It's barely 10 o'clock. You can see the light outside is still not nice and bright. We had about 9 inches of snow, 10 inches of snow, something like that. Not the big storm they said we were gonna get, but everything is white outside and frozen solid now. It is quite chilly and I'm on vacation. Well, we know what's going on with vacation. So vacation started yesterday, and actually it started Friday night with a major emergency. I ended up leaving work, it was 8 o'clock, something like that. But that's dealt with, and all is good now. Then yesterday I decided I wasn't gonna film. I wanted to clean the house, so I cleaned the basement, and including the stairs because they were really filthy. I cleaned, Scott helped with the second floor, and I cleaned my bedroom, and I cleaned and purged my bathroom. Maybe I'll show you in a minute. We'll go upstairs. I'll show you what I did, because I did declutter more makeup. And if you're on Instagram and Facebook, you saw that already. And I was going to do a bunch of other stuff, but I ended up on the phone with work, and you know, then you got to write the notes and everything, and I couldn't do anything else. So I just cleaned yesterday. So the house is clean, and we're going to maintain it throughout the week up until Christmas. And then of course it's just going to, you know, then I won't clean again. That's not true. But you know what I mean. I wanted the house to be nice and clean, floors done, everything mopped, dusted, polished, right before the holidays, so I have a nice clean house for Christmas. What am I doing today? It's time to do the tree here. I'm going to do the Radkos tree and a little bit of decor in the dining room. I really don't want to do much, only because it's too much. It's just too much. This year I'm toning it down, you notice, right? It's much less. So I'm going to do that. That will be for this video. And then this afternoon I'm going to Acorn Hall in Morristown. It's the last day for the tour. They still have the house decorated for Christmas. Last year I did a video for them, and I explained that in one of the previous Christmas videos. I did a video over there, and they had a Christmas display and Victorian attire exhibit. And it was fabulous. And so I filmed that, and they had contacted me. They saw the video and they said, we love it, can we put it on our website? I said, sure, I don't care. You know, use it. It's more views for me, to be honest. And then this year I contacted them, and I told them, hey, I want to do another video. And they said, absolutely, come over. The last day is today, the 20th. Hold on. Okay, nothing major. Mixed Styles is having 48%, just so you know. Super important. But they still have Christmas decor, but their exhibit this time of year, this year is a little special. It's not Christmas related, but if you know a little bit about history, this year was the anniversary of the 100th anniversary of the suffragettes or suffragettes, whatever you. I'm gonna say it in French. Suffragette. It is a women's right to vote. So they have a whole exhibit on that and women in the workplace, but from Victorian times. So they have a lot of costumes of, you know, women that were working with typewriters, women that were nurses, women that were teachers, women that were cooks, that were maids, all sorts of things. I hope I'm not messing this up, because this is what I understood the exhibit was, and it may be something completely different. We're going to show up, and it's going to be about car racings in the 1920s. But anyway, because, you know, sometimes information goes from one eye to the other, one ear to the other, and I'm totally off mark. So we'll find out in the next video. I want to give a couple of shout outs. Okay, there's a lady who sent me, and I have to apologize, because this is what happened. We communicated about this, and I have no idea if we communicated on my Facebook page or on my Instagram page. And as a result, I've spent a good 40 something minutes trying to find you on either, and I couldn't find you. So therefore, I cannot remember your name. Oh, I feel bad. And the gift package didn't have your name. So whoever you are, we know the story, and there's a story behind this. But she sent me, what a sweet lady. She sent me this darling Christopher Radko named Popping Out Surprise Gem. Look at this darling little guy. He's a, what do you call it, a gingerbread man with a whole bunch, are you focused? A whole bunch of cookies. He's so cute. God, I love their stuff. So anyway, it's absolutely darling. I love it. Thank you so much. And really, you didn't have to. I mean, really. There's a story behind it, but really, there's no worries. Okay. So thank you very much. Christopher Radko is by far the best ornament maker that's still glass ornament. And I don't know if I tell the story every year, but I'm going to tell you the story again. I collect Christopher Radko snowman ornaments. Scott buys me one every year, and I purchase a couple, and then some of you sent me a couple, so I have way more than 20. I think I'm at 27 or 28 by now. I only collect the snowman ornament because the very first one I ever got was a snowman, and I got it of QVC Christmas 2000, 20 years ago, because QVC used to sell them. And the reason why I like them is not only is they made in Poland, and for those of you who remember and watch my channel for a long time, you know that my mother's father, my maternal grandfather, is from Poland. I think we're good. He makes those from Poland. He lives here in the US, and the reason why he got into this business, because when he was a kid, his grandmother had a Christmas tree filled with glass, hand-blown glass, glittery ornament, and something happened, and he broke the tree. The tree fell when he was a little kid. He had to be 8 years old or something, and that just totally traumatized him, that he broke his grandmother's Christmas tree with those ornaments. And I guess he vowed to recreate those ornaments, and he created the Christopher Radko Ornament Company. And he's been making ornaments for, well, we know over 20 years, for a very long time. They're still made in Poland. They take about 6 days each one to make.
Why does it take 6 days just to paint, a day just to paint one tiny ornament?
Is this a legit question, or you just want to be sarcastic, Willie?
Legit question, yeah.
Legit question. Okay. Well, first you hand blown the glass, right? And then the glass has to cool down, right? Then you got to pour silver, because it's hollow. Then you have to pour silver in it so that you cover it in silver on the inside, right? That has to dry, so that's day 2. On day 3, you paint it. It's got to dry, so that's day 3. On day 4, they start doing the decorations on it. Like, for instance, if it's a Santa ornament, Santa has a red dress and you know, a red hat, somebody's got to do the red on it, right? So all of that's got to dry. So that's day what, 4?
Yeah.
Okay. On day 5, they do the glitter and the tiny little, you know, like the dots on the eyes and things like that, right? And it's got to dry. And on day 6, they put the little topper and they pack it.
Okay.
Okay? So that's how long it takes. Good question, Willie. He's gone. He's already gone. Anyway, so the Christopher Radko tree always goes in the dining room, and it's the one I put up last and the one I take down first. Why? Because I just don't want them to break. Truth is that I have failed over the last 20 years to write down the names of the ornaments. I haven't kept the labels. I'm sure I could do some research on the internet and find that, but I should really start cataloging those ornaments, take a picture and write down, you know, the name of it and probably the year I got it. But anyway, let's get started. I got to put up the tree first. I'm just going to do that, and then we'll look at the ornaments. Oh, there was another shout out I wanted to give. I got a letter, and I get a lot of cards, but sometimes I pick a card and I want to give a shout out. I just love this. This is so pretty. All is calm, all is bright. This is just so pretty, and that's pretty much what I see outside right now if I go to my town's park. And this is a letter, a card from Kristen, and she's telling me that her and her mom watch my videos all the time. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Kristen and her mom. Merry Christmas, ladies. I hope you enjoy it, even though it's a little bit different this year. 10:30, I yapped way too long. I love your card, just saying, you know. So these were the shout outs for today. Let's get started. So we have a star and we have ribbons. I'm not sure about the ribbons this year, but you know what? We're gonna do something a bit different and keep the birds. So here's the box. Some of them I actually kept the box. Couldn't be sweeter. Could have been last year's. Let me see. No, that's not last year. Oh, there's two of them in it. Perfect. Now, this is the one that I received the year that Edward was born. It is one kid. And then you'll see eventually we get more than one kid. This one's gorgeous. And of course I forgot the name. I'm trying to not touch them because I don't want the glitter to come off. But you see what I mean? How gorgeous they are. Look at this one. Oh, it's stunning. Look at this. The details. Amazing. So of course I tried to put the bigger ones at the bottom and the smaller ones on the top, so that, you know, it works with perspective. And then this year what I'm also going to do is that, you remember last year for the Christmas table, for those of you who've been watching me for a minute, I had a patriotic type theme on the table. It was all red, gold, white and blue, with that Downtown Abbey table runner that now I put on the coffee table, so I'm not going to use that this year. Actually, I have no idea what I'm going to do for the table this year. Again, I'm going to keep it simple. So I have leftover red, blue and gold balls, ornaments. So I'm going to put all my Radkos, and then I'm going to fill up the empty spaces with those balls. So it's going to, you know, with those ornaments, it's going to look really, really pretty, I think. So what I'm doing is that I am double checking to make sure that the crown here is not moving anywhere. And then these guys get tied into the tree, like literally twisted into it. There's no way these ornaments are going to slide. All right, and let them dangle. That's it. Now, that's one of the reasons why I use artificial trees. When you have a regular tree, what happens a lot is we buy them a little bit too early, and then the pine needles starts falling off, and when they fall off, your ornaments slide off the branches. So if you want to do a nice tree that has really, really beautiful you know, decor on it, and you don't want to lose your ornaments, my advice to you is get an artificial tree. First of all, it's better for the environment, but like, you don't want to risk it. Like, I don't know what I would do if these babies would fall off. Again, I probably would be able to replace them by doing some serious research, but it's financially, I don't think I could do it. Alright, so we got these two here, and they're gonna go all over. We're gonna count them at the same time. Alright, so this one, it's so pretty. Okay, these are the jollies. The jollies are the big, round, fat ones, and those are my favorite. I love the jollies. Look at this guy. He is adorable, and look at all the little designs on it. Aren't they the prettiest? Beautiful. So this Frosty is the skinny one with the pointy nose. Jolly is the fat one. There's another one. I'll see it on the box. Let me see. What does this one say? Doesn't say anything. Now, I'll come to mine. So this Jolly Frosty. Okay, I'm running out of battery on the camera, so what I'm going to do is put it on the charger and start putting these babies up. This is a big one, so it's going to go here. And then when I'll come back, I'll have most of them on, and then we can tour them, and then I'll do the rest of the... Okay, I'm happy right now, right? I'm just happy. I'm back. They look great. Alright, I'm going to put the red ornaments. I have red and gold. I don't want to put the blue ones, because I think the blue is, even though they're gorgeous blues, but I think that the blue ones are going to compete with the colors on the snowman. So these are cheap. These I got at Kmart, Ashland, Christmas. They were 10 bucks a box. I don't know if they are shatterproof. No, they are glass. Okay. So what I'm doing is basically whenever I get a hole, right, I'm going to put an ornament in. Just to fill in, just to fill in the space. Too low. So let's move the branch up a little bit. There we go. And then hide with the ribbon like this. Okay, right. Let's put a gold one. People who put like really big globes and then small ones and then another big one. Kind of like what I do with my flowers and stuff. I like that look. You know, some people are avid Christmas tree decorators, and I'm sure some people make it a living out of it. And some Christmas trees take days to put together. Alright, I'm going to put a gold one here. Another thing I've noticed is that you don't necessarily have to have your bowls, you know, your ornaments dangling. You can actually put them in a way where they're poking out, where, you know, like this instead, so you don't see, you know, the crown and stuff. Like this one, I don't like that. Let's figure out a way to put it in a better way. Let me see if I can attach it sideways instead. Yes, why not? Maybe it's a little bit too protruding, so that's the great thing about artificial trees. You can do all sorts of things with yes. And move it up. Alright, that's better. Okay. I have to say I'm pretty happy with the tree this year, but then again I'm always happy. The only thing is that I'm not crazy about the ribbon. I think I should have kept the burlap ribbon. It's just, I don't know, I think it's just too much. But anyway, so this is what I did on the left side. I brought in one of the big red birds and those Christmas trees that I found at Walgreens a couple of years ago, and I had that little bird here that used to be this one I bought for a Christmas that Mom came over. But anyway, so here are the Radkos, and I'm just gonna give you a quick tour. So, because memory is failing here, okay? So this little guy here brushing his teeth is when Willie was a year old, and this one is when Edward started playing the saxophone. This one, this one I love the polka dots, love it. And I still can't remember what's the name of the third one. This one is also very pretty. This one, I love the round bottom ones compared to square. Round ones, really, really cute. This is my absolute favorite. I got it at TJ Maxx. I tell you the same story every year. And for some reason I remember the name. This one is Jelly Jolly Roll, or Jolly Jelly Roll, something like that. That's the first one. That's the one I got from QVC in 2000. And this one's really pretty too, with a little cupcake. This one's got some winter argyle sweater on. These are the snowmen around the world, so each one is a different snowman. So there's like, this one is the Australian one, this different. This one was a gift from a subscriber, a little chef one. This one is the, I call him the little Irish one, because he has like a little lucky shamrock, and he's got a little bit of fur on him. He's so cute. This is another one that Scott gave me. Well, most of them are from Scott. I like that one because she's got a little shawl on. I always wear shawls. This one was a gift from in-laws. And then these two here were sent to me by subscribers. I love the little French one with the beret. And you see some of them are really tiny. Oh, here's the new one, even though he's not a snowman. He's there. And so some of them are small. And then of course there's the ginormous one. Let me see if I can find a really, really, really big one. The biggest one is this one, I think, on the polar bear. That's when we had second baby. So we're now a family of, and this one too. We're now a family of 4. Here's another one with families. And this one was this, yeah, that's the one when Edward was born. This one has gingerbread houses. And this one is sitting on a bunch of packages. Did I show them all? I don't know. Dashing Dapper. That's the name of this one. On a little roller skate, roller blades. And oh yeah, we got the Snowman in Love. So they're all here. And I really like this. So let me pull back a little bit. It does look a little weird with only half the tree, but the reason why I do that is because the tree is against the dresser. and I still can fit all my ornaments on it. Eventually I'll get a better tree, because this one is a $45 Kmart tree from ages ago. And yes, there's a big empty space at the bottom. I've learned that the cat loves going in there. She never played with the ornaments. She doesn't touch the other tree, even though it's got feathers and dangles. But she likes to go underneath the tree, so I give her room. I used to put packages there, but nope. I don't do that anymore. I just let her have her space. She likes to hide on the tree skirt. So I said I was going to keep it simple this year for decor, and I'm not kidding. I really am keeping it simple on this side. I plan on, yes, I moved my mom's painting and I put Santa right here. I think he looks great with the light coming to the side, because the painting has this light right here and then it gets darker, so it almost looks like he's lit by the I made that up. I just realized that after I put it up. It was not intentional. I'm not gonna lie, okay? I'll say the truth. Okay, so what are we gonna put here? Nativity scene. I'm gonna do the nativity scene and then a little bit of decor here, and then that's it, because I gotta get going to Acorn Hall. So the nativity scene, in France, we have a special paper that looks like stone, and I don't know if they still make it. Papier de crèche. That's the French word of the day. Papier de crèche. A crèche is a nativity. And usually we take a cardboard box and then we take this paper and we make like a cave kind of thing, and then we put all of our little nativity characters on it. Obviously you can't find this paper here. And nativities apparently are very much a Catholic thing. I don't know, maybe I put my foot in my mouth, but anyway. I don't know anybody who's not Catholic who does a nativity scene. Maybe you do. Tell me down below, is it really just a Catholic thing or a European thing? I don't know, but anyway. So what I do is that I have this birdhouse I purchased at TJ Maxx with Mom a long time ago when we were looking for something to make a nativity with. And that's what I use. And I'm not going to remove the decor behind it. That's okay. Alright, so let's look at my French nativity scene. These are clay characters, hand-painted. The brand is Carbonel. They are traditional, here are the three kings. They are traditional nativity scenes in France. And this one in particular is not the original one at the house. The original one that my parents bought in the 60s, I believe, is at my sister's house. This one is the replacement one we purchased when we moved to south of France in 1978. So this one is 42 years old. And obviously it's well cared for. I wrap it very well. There's no way I can replace them. Those are made by hand out of clay, and they are characters from Provence. Let me give you a little zoom. Here we go. They are characters from Provence, from south of France. I don't have a lot. They issue them every year. They make new ones. I have seen some of those nativity scenes with 200, 300 of those characters. I don't think I have 20. I kept it, well, my parents kept it to a minimum. But it's basically supposed to be depicting the birth of Jesus as though it was in a village in south of France, in Provence. So there's all sorts of characters who are typical characters you would see in a French village. And I'm kid you not when I tell you I take very good care of them. They are wrapped excessively. I do have one breakage, and I believe it's on the donkey was broken at some point, or the cow. But that wasn't, and this one right here has a little chip. But those are not my breakage. These are breakage from years and years and years. And I think that's it. No, wait, I got Joseph. No, that's one of the kings. That's it. See, there's not a lot. And very obviously this is not the ideal setup for a nativity, but it's been working over the years. I used to put a light in it, and then I stopped doing that because I didn't think it was all that great. Okay, so I'm going to push you in there. And here's Mary and Joseph. Let's get the cow. When I was a little girl, my mom always told me you gotta put the donkey and the cow right above baby Jesus, because their breath warms up baby Jesus. So I always keep them that way. I don't know if you can see. Let me see. A little close up. Here we go. Are we seeing better? Yeah. Alright. Now, the three kings, not yet. So we have the three kings here. And what I do is that I put them in the back. And when it's the Epiphany, they come out. And same thing with baby Jesus, because he's not born yet. Little baby Jesus goes in the back, and that's Willie's job. It's always the smallest child in the house who places baby Jesus on Christmas Day, or at midnight if he's still up. I used to be still up, so that was my job. Okay, so the story is always the same. It's my story. It's not like a typical story. I always put the priest at the front door because he greets everybody. And then opposite of him is the gossiping old guy who has to sit down because he's always very tired, and he has his goat with him. I hope you can see. I'm having a hard time focusing today. Okay, here we go. Next we have villages. So this is the vegetable guy. This is not a carbonel, and you can tell these are, and they are signed in the back. They have the stamp carbonel. This one is not, and you can tell from the size of her. She's a little bit bigger, but this one, who's supposed to be her husband, is a carbonel. So you see the difference in sizes. So we got the fish lady, and she's gonna stay here with her husband. Whoops. And since they work at the market, they're going to talk with people who they're familiar with, which is the vegetable guy. There we go. And I used to call her the gossiper. Then we have the milk lady. Now she's got the little broken foot here, so I put her right here so you don't see her. And she's going to talk with this lady who has some wool with her. So they're going to talk together, and because she's got wool with her, she obviously has all of her sheep. I'm going to put some here. I'm missing a sheep. Okay. And then we have another one here, and she's the water jug lady, and we're going to put her right here having a conversation with the priest and the old guy. I'll put the goat right here. It sounds silly, doesn't it? But you know what? This is tradition. That's what tradition is all about. And then I have the angel. And you can tell over the years they get dirty and they get a little bit damaged. Maybe you can see the carbonel stamp right here. So this one, I usually put it all the way on top here, but I have to get double-sided tape because I don't want it to fall. And I got some fabric bandage stuff, so we're just gonna go like this, put it in the back. There we go. If it falls, it's going to be held, dangling in the back, but at least it won't break.
Whoa, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, 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 la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday.
Actually, I changed it again. I wasn't happy with it. I'm telling you, I have no inspiration for the dining room this year. Okay, I put the Santa by himself right underneath the Christmas wreath, and I think that looks better. Put the angels around him, so at Christmas I'll have the little candles, but I'll have to be very careful because of the proximity to that. Don't want a fire. And then over here I put my mobile Santa. And this was a gift years ago. We're talking 2002 maybe, or 2003, from Scott's grandmother. And the spode plate that I found on the street, and the Santa and the cookie jar right here. So I'll put some cookies after I've done them. Obviously this gotta get cleaned. So this will be the goodies section of the dining room, and that's it. That's what I'm doing. Yep, that is it. And quite frankly, I still think it's too much. I don't know, I just didn't want to do a lot in the dining room. Ooh, I'm backlit this year. I don't know why. Only because it's just a weird year, and I'm really, again, I'm pared down and I'm decluttering, you noticed, right? So I have to have this camera on the charger. It's 12:30. We're leaving in about 35 minutes to go to Morristown. The last tour is at 3:15, so we have plenty of time. That's going to be tomorrow's video. Today's video is just going to be this, what I just showed you, this tree here, and the wreath. And I just realized I didn't show you the house being clean. I'll do that tomorrow. And tomorrow in another video. Whatever I film on Tuesday, you're going to see on Wednesday, I think. Alright, so this is it for me. I hope you enjoy the tree this year and my little simplistic decor. I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to check down below for Instagram and Facebook. Join me there because I do post stuff there that's not on this channel. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, you guys. Bye.
With Christmas lights, so you should come back home to me.